Hello, hello, hello. Happy St. Patrick's Day. Top of the morning to you. Whatever you say, Irish that gets things done. It is wake and bake. I was baking as we were waking. What is up, my trippy hippies? What is up? It is Tammy coming to you live from my office today. Do me a couple of favors. Say hello, tell me where you're watching from, and drop me a grateful fit in the comments as you jump on here this morning. It is all things green today, and we have a whole vibe. You'll see some pictures dropping of the Hometown Hippie group later on today, but we are shamrocking the block. Let me go ahead and I'm going to stand up and show y'all what we've got going on here. I don't know if you can see, but we have some cute little leggings on. We are all the whole crew today is shamrocked out. We are matching. We got some matching outfits. What is up from Key Largo, Montego, baby, why don't we go? It is Shamrock Day. We are super excited. If you're a part of the membership, if you're not local, get your Zoom on tonight at 6. If you are local, get your butt here tonight. I didn't realize my tattoo was showing so much through my shirt today. My Phoenix is poking itself out. Do me a favor as you jump on here, though. Do the things below. Say hello. Tell me where you're watching from. It helps people find the live. Drop us a grateful, where's it at? Grateful Fed in the comments when you get a chance to do that. And do me a favor today. Hit that heart button. Hit that thumbs up button. Hit that wow button. And then tag a friend as well. It is yesterday. It's a tough day. I did not feel my best yesterday, my very best. But what is up from across town? What is up from across town? I love that so much. Speaking from across town, we do have some amazing lunch specials today. This is our very last day for our test kitchen, and we are doing it up today. We have, number one, we have our pineapple pork taco plate, which is going to be off the charts. We have that all ready to go. Deliciousness going on there. That's going to come with chips and salsa. We have our caprese salad, which is a pesto penne with cherry tomatoes, garlic rolls, garlic buttered bread. It's got basil and fresh mozzarella and fresh tomato, and it's delicious. I'm excited for my pasta lunch. Then we're going to have something that I am, it's a little invention. We have the food truck coming. It is sending another $10,000 today. But the food truck is going to be elevated Southern comfort, right? Out of the box soul food. And I was like, it's a handheld, it's a food truck. Some of my specialties, people have been asking me for hamburger steak. And if you're stopping at a food truck, my brain was like, it's not a sit down. That's a plated dinner. You have to kind of eat a hamburger steak. How do we, as a handheld, as a sandwich, as a food truck to get people, eating and on the road, how do I create some of my favorite Southern staples as something that is a to-go and very eatable from a food truck? So I have a lot of things up my sleeve, and this is the very first one that I am going to actually tease, something that might actually be on the truck. There's a couple of things that we're pulling for specials, but one of the items that's going to be a staple on the truck is definitely going to be a burger. And one of the burgers that we are definitely doing is, I'm hoping, we'll see how it works today, so I'm asking for some help today for test kitchening, is what I am referring to as the hamburger steak Southern dip versus a French dip, okay? So a Southern dip sandwich. And a Southern dip sandwich is going to be a hamburger steak, fried hamburger with onions, grilled onions on a yeasted roll, like a little Hawaiian roll, a little one of our cocoa breads, right? So a little Hawaiian roll slider with your hamburger steak and grilled onions. And then like you would a French dip, you have your gravy, you dip it in, and you eat it. We thought that was kind of clever. I thought it was kind of clever. So I'm trying it out today, a little hamburger dip or a Southern dip versus a French dip, right? An American dip. And that is one of our specials today. That is something that I am trying to work out the actual final piece of how it works. Do we do it as little baby handhelds? Do I do it as a sub, like a French dip? I love a dip sandwich. Yes. So I'm creating a French dip, but a hamburger Southern dip sandwich, right? So it's a little hamburger steak that you dip and bite and go. And it's all the best parts of a hamburger steak. It's your yeasted roll that you love to sop the gravy up with. It's your hamburger, your caramelized onion, your brown gravy. And so all of that together makes a beautiful French dip sandwich. And then we're going to serve that with the side of our green beans, because I also feel that side dishes need to be more than French fries. So we're going to do that today. So we have that. Then it's also St. Patrick's Day, and it's Luck of the Irish. It's all things corned beef and cabbage and all the things. That's my order, honey. I know that's going to be, I know I saw for hamburger steak. You were like, that's it. That I'm very excited for that. That is something that is 100% my recipe that I'm coming up with, that I've created this amazing new kind of sandwich thing. This is the thing that gets me on diners, drive-ins, and dives, right? I have a trio of Southern dishes that I have recreated. I'm going to tell you the name of the other two, but I'm not going to tell you how we're doing them. So you've kind of seen pictures of our chicken and waffle idea, right? So the hamburger steak, the chicken and waffle, a little fun thing for that. And we are also going to do a little fun spin on shrimp and grits from a food truck. So when I tell you, we have some really special things up our sleeve. We also have a lot of fun salads. We're going to do some. We also are looking at doing like a Southern fried rice. So like an Asian fusion thing with like Southern staples inside of fried rice, like a really funny Southern fried rice, which we think would be really delicious as well. So we are playing on those things, taking your favorite Southern staples and turning them into fun, elevated ideas, different ways to think of them, like having a hamburger steak, but having it as a sandwich and a kind of you can make it a little bougie, right? So we are doing that. But it is all things corned beef today. So we do have our Reuben sliders, which are going to be, we teased them out yesterday, and Red was like 10 out of 10, highly recommend the Reuben sliders. And I know that a lot of people like love Reubens, but they don't really love corned beef, or they have alpha-gal, or there's some type of thing with the beef. So have no fear. You can also get your turkey Reuben or your corned beef Reuben sliders. Those are coming with our new soft pretzel bites. And the soft pretzel bites are going to be done in a Guinness beer cheese, because it is St. Patrick's Day. Now know that these are all available for you all day today. They start at noon and they're going to run through 6 tonight. And then from 6 until 8, we're having a social here with things set out to come snack on, come enjoy fellowship, wear your green. We don't have green beer. We have other things that are green to give away. And everyone who orders today is going to get a super fun shamrock cookie. It is going to be elevated, not medicated, because it's going all over to everyone. We do have some medicated things for our membership. If you're part of the membership, we are sold out of our shamrock boxes, but we do have some. We made some new shamrock cupcakes today. A little different than the other ones. We made some new ones that are available for sale today. We have some Lucky Charms, shamrock shimmer gold Lucky Charm bars today. They are freaking good. We have gold chocolate bars, right? Gold chocolate bars. And even on the inside, I'm going to not touch, because I'm just showing you, but even unwrapped, they're gold. Like that's the chocolate. So that's, like I'm saying, like that's gold. It is gold inside and out. So that is luster dusted up nicely. And Selena is at perfect timing. Come on around here, Selena. She doesn't know what to do with her hands. Oh, you just put your hand in here. These are our shamrock, our golden shamrock cupcakes. Oh, look at that beautiful little, I love it. You should try to do it. That's the idea. I love that. I don't have gloves on, but that is absolute. Oh my gosh. Give that up here in the camera a little bit more. Look at that, y'all. That is absolutely gorgeous. We're just making those new ones today. That is our shamrock. That has got a buttercream, not a cream cheese. That's going to be here available. Those are, I think, 33.
Yes.
33 milligrams. So it's not a really high dose milligram. And it's perfect for you. I'm sorry to catch you live. Been a while. It has been a while. And so we have lots of fun stuff. So today is the very last day for our test kitchen. It is Wake and Make What Is Upright. And I have been running a little thing. We have, so the cupcake, A cupcake, we missed you too. A cupcake and a lot of those things that you just saw. I am putting that together as a Shamrock Lucky Leprechaun prize pack. Okay. Now, here are the rules for it. And I know a lot of you have already tried, think maybe you've done this and entered, but you haven't. And I want to make sure that everybody knows how to enter and they know how to win that Shamrock box that I'm going to give away. And I'm pushing it till Monday for a reason. The way that you get entered, right? I'm trying to be more, there's a reason why I need this way. Okay. I need you to go out onto the Hometown Hippie page. Okay. Onto the Grateful Fed page, onto your personal page, wherever you feel comfortable telling the story. I would prefer it in the Hometown Hippie page as well as somewhere else. To get entered, it needs to be in the Hometown Hippie page. Bonus points for other places with my tag. Tell us your Grateful Fed. I say your hometown. I don't mean your Hometown Hippie story. Tell us your Grateful Fed story. I have been saying for months and months and months that there's no better form of marketing or advertisement than word of mouth. And a lot of people spend a lot of money on advertising because they are afraid of what people are saying about them. They are afraid of allowing that to happen. And we as an organization here, as a community, as an individual human being, I very much pride myself on knowing that I don't have a problem with you asking anyone who's had contact with me, anyone, what they're like, hearing what someone has to say about us. We want to make everybody feel like they're a part of the family. And we all know that you got some crazy people in your family. I'm not afraid of it. I'm not afraid of any of it, right? I believe wholeheartedly that you don't have to toot your own horn when you do the right thing. That you don't have to scream and shout from the rooftops when you do it. It speaks for itself. Let me grab Mel real quick. Give me 1 second, y'all. I gotta, because people are like family. They're walking in the door. Give me 1 moment. I got you, my book. That's all alive. Love you, leprechaun plants. I'm coming, y'all. Hold on. All right. Spoonful, a plastic spoonful of that in here for her. It's a topical for her knees. Okay. Sorry, y'all. I have someone who has some knee issues, and they're here to pick up. And I wanted to make sure I have some salve. I wanted her to try out for me, a little test of some new salve I'm trying. And I'm giving her a little free sample, so I need to get. I saw her, and I had not done that yet, so I had to be as good as my word. And I'm sorry that it messed up the live, but that's what happens sometimes. But here we are. So telling these stories are going to, number one, it's going to open up because my story is not the same as Tanya Lee's story. Tanya Lee's story is not the same as Katie Shaw's. Katie Shaw's is not the same as Heather, and so on and so forth, right? So because no one's story is the same, the more stories that are being told are the more people that we can touch. That is how we do the power of one. Someone might relate to the need for high blood pressure or the need for anxiety or the need for back pain relief or the need for just a good meal in the middle of the day when you're at work, right? Or good giggles. everyone who is looking and who is out there, who is not a part of our community right now, everyone is an individual human being, just like each and every one of you are. If they only ever hear my story, I'm only ever touching the people that relate to me. And so when I am asking you to go out and tell your story and to tell why you're here, what you use it for, what the thing is, I want you to be authentic. And, I would like it on the Hometown Hippie page, but I gave people bonus points if they would tag me in other places that they're on social media. So if you are on like TikTok, or you're on Snap, or you have your own personal pages, if you are comfortable, you can get bonus points for like tagging us and referring us in other places. But everybody gets entered who puts it in the Hometown Hippie group. We've been running it this week, and we're going to run it through Monday, and then Monday morning I'll pull the winner, because a lot of people have been posting comments and things like that. I need an actual post. There's extra bonus points for extra pictures and things like that if you post pictures of your boxes or whatever, adding something that catches people's eye. But the whole point of this is about, and even if they hear your story, and maybe when they come here, they need to be somewhere else, and we get them to the right place, because we all have vast networks, right? Maybe they come here for the fun, for the things, but they decide that they really are interested in learning tarot. Well, then I can send them over to Tanya Lee to take her amazing tarot class. If anybody's watching, Tanya Lee is here. She has a whole channel on YouTube. You can subscribe and be a part of her membership. You can take some of her courses, because she has, like I said, if you need help, if I can't give it to you, I am trying to find you credible sources within my network of people who I trust, because you trust me, I trust them. That's how this whole thing works, right? And as we roll into this next quarter, right? We are rolling into this new next quarter. Selena and I sat down yesterday. We are doing away with a lot of things. Right? A lot of things, but a lot of new things are happening. If you are gluten-free, I want you to hold on to your hats. I want you to throw me some thumbs up and hearts. Tell me in the comments if you have a sugar-free need, a gluten-free need, a vegan need, a more natural need in your life for your decision, the things that you want. Because I'm going to tell you, we are going to be offering, we have 4 staple cookies that are staying in our lineup. 4 plain cookies. We're calling those the plain Janes, right? The undoctored with. So the 4 plain Jane cookies that we have coming into our lineup are our ginger snaps, our orange dreams, our love spells, and our ginger snaps. Ginger snaps, orange, love spell. Y'all, there's one more. No, it's 3. The three cookies: orange, love spell, and ginger snap. Making sure I have that right. Orange, love spell, and ginger snap. What cookie am I forgetting? Y'all know, am I forgetting a cookie? No. Orange, dream spell, and ginger snaps. All 3 of those cookies are going to be offered in a gluten-free option. So you can get regular or gluten-free. Caramels will now be available in the new quarter. Regular caramels, sugar-free caramels. What? Sugar-free caramels. The sugar-free caramels might also have a little turmeric in them for a little anti-inflammatory. So for those of you that need your morning caramel for your coffee, you know who I'm talking to out there, who needs your morning caramel, who also needs to watch your sugar intake, your cholesterol, your inflammation, things for you things for the, and it's going to be a new caramel. So it's going to be a new caramel that's coming out. We are also doing a sugar-free caramel. Sugar-free caramels. Y'all know how long I have been trying to figure out how to do a sugar-free caramel. We have a recipe for sugar-free caramels. We are all of those cookies, the gingy snaps, the gluten-free, all that's gluten, the sugar, the sativa, the orange, the dreams, the love spell, the orange dream, and the ginger snaps. All of those are going to be gluten-free. And all of you are also going to be able to get that. Those are always going to be sativas. I've been getting feedback on the strains, right? All of those will always be a sativa strain or a hybrid leaning sativa. Okay. Yes. Finally, it is glory to me. All the things are in all the things. Yes. Oh my gosh. Listen to this. Support to communities is so important. I'm grateful for you, Tammy. We can go live one night. StreamYard just added multiple audiences to what just epic. That is awesome. That is awesome. I know they have I can add people to the thing, but I can't. I didn't know we could do multiple audiences. So super excited about that. Yeah, sugar-free caramels. Brownies are still going to be regular brownies, gluten-free brownies. That's how that's rolling, right? We're going to keep that in that arena. We have our lollipops. We are going to offer our regular grape, watermelon, and strawberry that we've been offering. We have people that's just kind of their staple, kind of like some of the people that like caramels. That's their staple. But we're going to have one all natural lollipop, which is going to be a honey lollipop. So it's going to be flavored with a tea and a honey. So it's going to be very much a healing lollipop. It's going to be very much made for healing in mind. It's going to have fresh flowers inside of the lollipop. It is absolutely gorgeous. It is going to be like made with honey and a brewed like immunity. So it's going to have like a simple syrup. It's going to be exactly for healing. So we have that coming out, which is going to be, it's going to be all natural sugars, which is honey. Let's see what else I have on the agenda. We have some new cakes, some new like specialty cakes. We are going to be doing the rum cake, but we do have a lot more healthy options. We're going to be doing a lot of natural flavorings, no dyes, all of that kind of stuff. The chakra cookies, I am reimagining those myself. They are going to be a chunky cookie, right? They are going to be more of like a 420 cookie style cookie. Each of those is going to be like that base with some different add-ins. So it's going to be the chakra cookies are kind of our root chakra fortifications. Those are probably always going to be, we'll play with that. Different chakras may require different energies, but the root chakra cookie, I'm going to be honest with y'all, there's like a carrot cake cookie that I'm creating that's very much meant for the root chakra. I'm putting some extra magic into that. That's going to be mine. Grace very diligently worked. It was her first and ever in a cookie creation with our beet root chakra cookie with the beet powder and all the things. It did not turn out as she wanted, but it was a very good lesson to allow her to try and to the things. We are still working on the root chakra. The guides have basically said to me that when I have created that cookie, the right cookie, that's when that root chakra work is done. That's how it's going to be unveiled to me. I'm going with that. So once we are still working with the root, because that is the primary chakra center, and until we get that healed and open and flowing in good shape, we don't want to start we want to make a line. We want to make it all lined up and all good. So right now there are still some people who are hesitant to the work, including myself, I think. So we are staying with the root chakra. And if you're in the community, know that we have a group healing meditation and attunement on the root chakra on Sunday at noon here in the Zenden and on Zoom. So I've got that. Carly and I are going to be live Thursday for high tea. We are going over the new body blends and the new root chakra tea. She's going to talk about the root chakra tea. We're going to do a little sale on the root chakra tea to be able to help that. I'm going to have a tea and cookie bundle. We have a root chakra box, which will have the tea. It'll have our finished cookie. You'll probably have, while we have them, the other ones as well, plus crystal and an essential oil, all to support that, the work you're doing on the root chakra. And talking to Carly yesterday, her and I had a little time to catch up. We have some fun stuff coming out. She has worked on some blends and some teas and some chapsticks I got coming for y'all with cacao. We're doing a cacao chapstick. Super excited for that. Also a cacao coconut, but we have some fun stuff, right? So we're adding in these extra herbal remedies and things like that to the apothecary. So I'm super excited for how that all goes. But the big thing is that she has agreed, right, to put together for our Peace, Love, and Feast Fest. She is putting together, she's going to give out a box of like apothecary items, right, as well as a 3-card reading, like a 30-minute reading as part of a prize. So there's an opportunity to win that prize. Yes, the root chakra tea is pretty amazing. And we're going to be brewing that on Sunday as well to kind of like sit in that. we're going to have the instructions on like what Carly thinks about the teas, all the things. What's up, Candy? On Thursday for high tea, but she has agreed to teach a class. We're going to do some virtual workshops as well during Peace, Love, and Feast Fest. And she has agreed to work with me on creating a workshop. We could even do this without like other times. I have all the tools. How do I put them into play? And I said, here's the thing. I was like, we have all the things. Now, I want to make sure that the people who are buying and getting these things are being able to utilize those tools at their highest level, right? What is the highest and best for Tiger's Eye? How do we actually take that stone and this tea and this smudge stick, and how do we put these things together to get the most out of the most bang for our buck? So here's a root. I'm probably going to send Carly a root chakra box, and I'm going to ask her, and I will go to get, and she can use that to kind of go through it. Like, if you're trying to heal your root chakra, blah, 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 blah. I am great at creative. I am great at creating. I am great at all of those things. Carly is great at teaching. She is great at facilitating. And that's why, again, I create the community, right? I'm like the person like, hear ye, come see all the things, right? And then I make sure that my circus of oddities, for lack of a better word, is the best on the block. We have quality network of healers, light workers, astrologists, numerology, tarot, apothecarians, alchemists, mediums, shamans, fun ass human people that are just radiate light, just the baddest bunch of Care Bears in the city, right, in the country. I know my strengths. I know what my strengths are. My strengths are running my damn mouth, right? I love to sing, but I can't do it. I don't do it well, right? I can do it. But my thing is that for the community, what we're building is, and I kept getting the message, right? If you build it, they will come. We built it, and now we need to make sure we have all the things that you need while you're here. So I'm always hesitant to tell people how I do my woo because I'm a little different solo practice along that I've made my own stuff that works. And that's the thing, right, Heather? And that's what the workshop is about. That's the best part, the variety in the group, right? We want to make sure that everybody has everything. We have musicians, we have mental health workers, we have lots of mental health workers, and it always makes me happy when mental health workers say this helps my mental health. We have actual physical MDs and nurses and doctors. We have teachers, we have chefs, we have librarians, we have actors, we have tarot instructors, we have people who are caregivers, we have people who are retired. We have a variety of people in our group. I thought you just local going to join. Apparently, I've been living. You're fine. It's just $22 for the year. But the membership is about allowing you to have the things that you need. And here's what I'm going to tell you. My goal in all of this is to help raise the collective vibration, right? I say it all the time. There's people who feed me and people who need me. And I try to make sure that I am continually to eat and raising my vibration and learning and being the best me that I can be, right? And then I allow people, and I want to be here to help people and give them the things that people are giving me. I want to be able to feed people, and I definitely need people, right? I have those things as well. And so for me, it's about raising the collective vibration, and I am not gatekeeping it. I just want to make sure that everybody has the tools and the things that they need. And in this crazy, ugly world, we have all gotten so jaded, and everybody is on TikTok thinking that they're like the next new Hollywood medium. You've got everybody out there that can, grab, and I don't pretend to be anything I'm not, right? But I don't always know who to trust and who has the best intentions. And whenever I get to a place and I do the legwork, right? I go make sure all the things are not harmful. I put my energy bubble on and go running into different memberships and go running into different things. And I make sure that my guides say, this is the right thing. And most of the time I know from jump. And the people that I'm connecting our membership with and connecting and creating these groups with, I think are long lasting meaningful relationships, and it's how we raise the vibration. Because again, if I don't relate, that's what the stories are about. That's what the Hometown Hippie tell us your stories about. Because there's going to be somebody like Amanda just jumped on here, right? Amanda, happy St. Patrick's Day. Happy St. Patty's Day. There's somebody that's going to listen to Amanda's story and say, I have been there. I have been out there on, a single mom, anxious, just not wanting, the same story that Amanda tells, right? Amanda wants to be of service. Amanda is here and she's safe here. There's somebody else who's not here yet that needs to hear Amanda's story to be able to get here and get safe and to get to that place. There is, somebody, we have a virtual membership, but I hit the wrong button. There's somebody like a Candy out there who, is trying to follow her heart's mission and not giving herself the credit she needs to give herself for the amazing person that they are. It could be a man, it could be anybody, but they're going to hear Candy's story and they're going to say, maybe I should come and give this a shot. Right. And so it is about making sure that the power of one, right? Every day, if we have the ability, we change the world. We go out, all of us would just wave a magic wand and we change the world how we wanted it to be. But we don't have that kind of power because we do have the power of connecting, but connecting with an individual human being, right? An individual person. And we are very supportive of each other, right? And it's a way for, us to say, if you all have the time to go out and talk to individual people, you post this up, somebody's going to see it. There are people in here who came together in this group because of posts like this for Testimonial Tuesdays. Sheila, who used to work with us, posted about gastroparesis, her story about her stomach and how she was able to use tincture and to be able to work the energy through and be able to actually get some normalcy back in her diet and her life and her pain levels without a ton of medications, plants over pills. She posted that on a Testimonial Tuesday. We had 10 people comment, probably more than that. I probably had 5 to 15 people since then who I've taken on as my gastroparesis patients, who we are working, our clients, who we are working with them on the right dietary things, the right energy work, how to it's stomaching life, how to use the VG tincture, how to not be silly, let's do your doctor, but how do we help you work through that? I didn't have that story. I didn't suffer from that disease. No, they were everybody says they can do something with it. The one person said, I've been watching and listening and all the things. And I'm like, I was going to, of course she's going to tell me she can help me out because it's her job. But when I saw the other girl talk about it, who was like, this is what's done for me, they messaged her and they got feedback and they had a conversation and it worked that way. Right. Your stories matter. This is our community. This is our thing. It's not about me. It's about us. Good morning, Elizabeth Clark. So we want to make sure that those stories are being shared. All right. So change the meeting until Monday at 9 a.m. Watch up from Crew, Virginia. What's up? Happy St. Patrick's Day. So on that note, this is definitely a safe space. This is definitely somewhere that you want to be. I'm live in a bunch of places today. So if you're not on all the platforms, make sure to go find us. We're on YouTube. We're on TikTok. We're not really on TikTok a lot right now. I'm feeling some kind of way about it. I met some amazing folks that are in our community from TikTok who found us that way. But my angels, guides, and helpers have kept me off of TikTok for a minute, and I'm not sure exactly why. So everyone who posts this testimonial, not a comment, but an actual post, I need you to do it in a post. That's why I'm pushing the prize drawing until we get the post done. You're going to get bonus entries for other places that you tag me, and we need to get those in there this weekend. Today is the last day for our Savory Test Kitchen to be open. The Hometown Hippie Elevated Edibles is up and running like normal, no issues. That's not changing right now. We are running, as things run out, we're taking them off the menu. So again, peanut butter stuffs are gone. But I want y'all to know also, if you have something that you love, you can always commission a batch for yourself, and we work out a price on that. So you would get a whole batch to yourself, so you don't have to worry about it. Okay. So there's a way for us to work that out. If you need something, we will also do special requests always. So don't stress over that. So we're going to do some lunch orders today, right? But don't stress over it. But we are going to be open and running. So if you need to get your Test Kitchen lunch, just give us a call at 434-394-0424 to place an order, or private message me. They're going to run all day long until while supplies last. We're going to be doing a fun, super little social here from 6 to 8 tonight. Just a little green, getting green. We got some fun little treats we're putting out for everybody, some extra foods and things like that. Amanda, don't. Okay, we had something just jump out for you. Apparently, it says, "I am the guardian of my happiness." So, don't let that upset you. Okay, we got some fun stuff behind it. I am the guardian of my happiness just popped out, and I honor the divine energy that is money, right? I honor the divine energy that is money. I do not believe that money is divine energy. I don't like that. I don't believe money is divine energy. But here's what I'm going to tell you, right? I do believe that people give money that kind of power, right? So I believe you should honor divine energy. And if divine energy shows itself to you in money, and that's the way you're asking for your blessing, I want you to be on the lookout for it, right? Look how that just happened. Yes, I am the guardian of my happiness. I love that. And this card also popped out. I am grounded and centered. I love that. Can we affirm that today? I am grounded and centered. And if you're not grounded and centered, I'm going to encourage you to do that today. If you're not grounded and centered, I'm going to encourage you to show up on Sunday and be here for our attunement and root chakra healing session. I needed that because yes. And Candy, I've got a message out. I'm going to get you all the details you need for Jamie, just so you know. My dad and I just hadn't connected yet. Honor the divine energy that is money. I am guardian of my happiness, and I am grounded and centered. And I'm going to tell y'all the way that these cards just came and presented to me. If I look at it from this, right? When you can stand and say, I am grounded and centered, you have no problem understanding that you are the guardian of your happiness, right? And I'm going to tell you this, when I am grounded and centered, I am able to honestly feel that that is the truth of that, because I have my energy in check. I am flowing, and I am the guardian of my happiness. And we all are the guardians of our happiness. And then I'm going to tell you this. I honor the divine energy that is money. If you are someone right now who is connecting, so it's forward and backwards to me in my brain. If you are someone who is connecting happiness to money, you are not the guardian of your happiness, and you are not grounded and centered. If you are grounded and centered, you can guard your happiness and choose it, and that you know that divine energy, money flows to you easily, and you're not stressed over it. But if you are stressing that money is the problem, I'm going to tell you right now, you are not the guardian of your happiness, and you are not grounded and centered. So if this is reverse or forward, you can turn this into however you need it to turn into, right? If you're like, I need some money, I am not happy, and I feel out of whack, it's saying go ground and center. You can guard your happiness, and you will not be stressed out by money. Right? Blessings, and please send me a pic of those cards. I'm posting around my house today. I got you, girl. I got you. I will send a picture of that immediately to y'all. For Sunday's sermon, we have some other big things that are happening right now, and I am very proud of myself for keeping my lip zipped. I will be back with that, and probably I'll have all the fun stuff to tell you in about 1 week. 1 week from today, I should be able to tell y'all 2 giant pieces of like stuff, but I have to I have a week. I have to wait for that, and I have to tell you when it happens. It's 2 things, and that we are holding space for 2 important things. I've already claimed it because I am grounded and centered. I am the guardian of my happiness, and money flows to me easily. I'm a good and faithful steward of the money that I receive, and I don't stress over it. If that's the divine energy that I put around money. All right, y'all. It is Friday. It is St. Patrick's Day. We're going to go and rock the block. If you are local, come by, grab you some lunch, grab you some dinner. You get a free dessert with that. We're going to have a little St. Patrick's Day pop-up shop for the membership. Looking if anybody wants to come play a little guitar, a little ukulele, a little music for us tonight. We love it. We got some games. We are super excited to be stepping into this next season. Be on the lookout for all big fun announcements. As I start creating some of these new items, there's going to be like a test version of them, like the first version. We're a little bit ahead of the game on that this time. So there's going to be a few little treats we're going to try next week that will be popping out as little like teasers on the website, because I am taking things away as they run out. I want to make sure y'all are not freaking out. But the official launch of our spring menu will be April 1st. You can also start ordering your elevated Easter baskets on next Friday. I'll announce that the elevated Easter baskets, there's a limited number of those. And so I'm going to be putting them out for pre-order. They will ship to be there before Easter. So we will drop those probably early next week for the pre-orders. I'm going to get that put together today. I'll get Mel working on that. I love y'all. I appreciate y'all. Thank you for allowing me to be a part of your story. Thank you for in advance, because I know that you're going to do that. I'm holding gratitude that each and every one of you will go out and tell your Grateful Fed or your Hometown Hippie story, and that the person who needs to hear it will start growing our group by the power of one. I say our hashtag this year was Let's Grow Together. We would love to get to 2023. In 2023, we're at 1,200 right now. Help us get to 2023 and 2023. Add your like-minded friends. Share your stories. Stand in your truth. Live your truth. Be in your power. I love each and every one of you. Go keep it green today. Order some lunch. Come by and see us. I love you. I appreciate you. And as always, peace, love, and feast. And as always, y'all, stay elevated. I love you so much. Have a great day.